my kayak here. Got two of my sleds with my decoys. Thanks to Cody for hooking me up with a bunch of decoys as well. I got my new Avian decoys. We're gonna go out here in the water and at least see how deep it is. It is mid-morning, so there's somebody that pulled up here and said that there's a bunch of mallards out there. So we're gonna see if we can't bring some ducks in this morning and maybe early afternoon. So yeah, I got the kayak here, the K2 Explorer. Got lots of fishing videos on there, but I've never done this hunting. So we're gonna take this out there in the water. I bought some burlap to hopefully cover up this yellow part, and we'll give it a go. I got my waders on. Hopefully I don't fall in. So just gotta go slow and easy and try to get out there to that grass that's way out there and see what we can't do. At least experiment some depths, and the wind's out of the west, so that's kind of the way we're gonna go and set up on this body of water right here. So wish me luck. Let's go do it. All right, so I got my two sleds here with the decoys from Cody and my decoys, Avian decoys that I bought, my kayak with my gun and my shells and some burlap to cover up this yellow. So I like to put the sleds in the water before I get in my kayak, so that way they'll float too. So we'll give her a send, I guess. We'll see how the two sleds work out. Got my life jacket on, so don't forget to do that. Very important. All right. Water on my shoes. Ready to go. Gun there, backpack. Let's go do this. Just paddling away. I'm starting to get to some of this grass here. I'm gonna check the depth with my paddle. It's probably knee deep. It's not terrible. All the mallards are over here on the west end though. I can hear them. Saw a few fly. Sleds are working out pretty good. Just follow me slowly but surely. Alright, well, I made it over here to the tall grass, and we're probably in about 3 feet of water, which isn't bad. I got both my sleds back here, and yeah, I'm amongst all this grass here. So, west wind, just already taking me into this grass. I'm gonna get out of there. But yeah, we're gonna give it a go here. One thing I forgot to do is put my burlap over this before I got in the water, so that kind of sucks. I gotta find an open area for these decoys. This grass is going to provide great cover for me, so that'll be nice. What I'm thinking is throw my decoys into an open area and then get into the grass on the windy side. Just try to hide my kayak the best I can. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to throw out the decoys. Alright, well, I got set up. This is kind of a pain in the butt. Got my decoys out there. Unfortunately, a bunch of them are bunched together with these sleds, but having two sleds is tough here too. Well, hi there, Mr. Decoy. Apparently I didn't get rid of them all. Glad I saw him. So I bought all my weights here at Cabela's. It comes with this gigantic clip, so that's pretty sweet to clip everything on. Looks like I missed one of Cody's decoys. Oh well, I got enough out there. I probably got about, I don't know, probably about 16, 17 decoys out there. I don't know, it looks like a party I would want to join. Got a bunch of ducks flying. Problem with this grass is it's holding up both of my sleds. Having two sleds is kind of tough, so I don't know, I might have too much in here. Just hard to control that back sled. So God, there are ducks everywhere in this pond. Just got to get a better position. Yep, just sitting in my kayak, hanging out, middle of the day. I don't see any ducks. I don't think we're gonna have much luck. But Outdoor Armory, I hope you're enjoying this kayaking journey with me for the first time out here in the grass, the tall grass. Enjoying the nice blue sky. It was clear earlier, but clouds have moved in. Yeah, here I am. Got my gun right here. It's on safety. And my backpack and my two sleds right back here. I decided not to set up the Mojo because I have the stake that Cody gave me, but when I put it into this is very muddy bottom, and when I put the Mojo on there and started the motion, it started falling over, and I didn't want to lose his Mojo. So if you have any suggestions on how to keep the stick upright in the mud, drop that down below in the comments too. But if you're enjoying this video, I know there's not much hunting involved, but at least you can see kind of how the kayaking works, and hit that thumbs up if you can, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe, because eventually we're gonna get some ducks here this hunting season. So anyway, this is just kind of a practice error. If some fly over, happen to get some, so be it. But this is kind of practicing first time in the kayak to see how this whole operation system works. So far it's working out pretty good. I did have the two sleds trailing behind one another, and that was just too long and getting in the decoys, which is frustrating. So I decided to tie both of them to the end of my kayak, and they've been trailing me pretty well, even through this grass. So it's been going good so far. So we're gonna give it a little bit longer time and see if any ducks fly over. If not, we're gonna probably pick up the decoys and call it a day. All right, well, I decided to call it a day. There's no ducks flying around here midday. This is kind of tough getting out of the grass, not gonna lie. Especially with the sleds back here, they're kind of getting caught up. This makes it tough. Good thing the decoys aren't in it. And they're empty for the most part. Okay, finally got out. Now we gotta battle the wind, get these decoys picked up. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on this side and kind of let the wind blow me towards all the decoys. I think that's the wisest decision to do. Man, there's ton of open water. No wonder those mallards were hanging. I think they're farther west than this. But lots of open body of water out there, that's for sure. Man, this would have been perfect early morning for them to fly into. Oh well. We're just gonna go ahead and grab Cody's decoys here. Got my decoy waterproof gloves on, which are also key. They're nice because they're really long. They have long sleeves on them. Gotta make sure I don't get a whole lot of water into this kayak with these decoys. how to pick them up on the sled side of things. Trying to be on the sled side of the decoy so that way I can throw them right on in, but I found it easier to just put them on my kayak here, and then as I get a few of them accrued, I just bring my sled up here right beside me, which is handy. Just hook them right on to the clip. It's kind of easy peasy. Only downfall is my sleds kind of get caught up in the decoys. Other than that, this isn't really too bad of a process. Alright, Cody's decoys are all in. Now I gotta go get my Avian decoys. What's nice about this clip is it's got a nice padded handle on it too when you're dragging them around. Well, the wind's starting to pick up a little bit, which is just in time as I'm wrapping up all these guys. I think I'm gonna swing around so I can have the wind push me towards them and not away from them. That would be smart. Yeah, like this. There, now we're thinking. Now we're thinking, Outdoor Army. I get smart every now and then, not too often. Don't get used to it as you're watching these videos. Alright, got one more left here. And I will be done. Where'd it go? There it is. There she is. I think I'm gonna paddle out of this grass just so I don't get hung up again. Alright, let's get these guys hooked up. Alright, last thing to do is check my area, make sure all decoys are picked up. Which they are, and I did do a count on them, so I know we're good to go. But it's always good to double check. Alright, let's head back to the shore. Yeah, it's too bad about that mojo not being able to set that up. Oh well. Ducks, but at least we gave it a practice. Got some decoys out there, see how the sled was going to work, see how this kayak system was going to work. It wasn't bad. I probably should have downsized to one sled. That way it's one less thing to worry about. It's just a matter of fitting the decoys in one sled is all. Got my backpack full of my winter stuff in here and hodgepodge of camera stuff. Guns in the kayak, that worked out pretty nicely. Just got to figure out this burlap, how to cover it with the yellow front part of my kayak. But other than that, I think this will work, especially if we have tall grass like that hiding in it. But we just got to come out early morning. Now I kind of know the lay of the land, how deep it is, and I think we'll be just fine. It wasn't really too much of a time to put out these decoys and pick them up. It really wasn't that bad, so I like that. that's good. Just gotta slowly, you know, figure out how to make this work. So anyway, hopefully you liked this kayaking video. Maybe it gave some of you guys some suggestions that have kayaks. If anything, it gets you across a body of water to the other side based on the wind conditions. But anyway, be sure to smash that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't done so. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Nice and easy. Lemon squeezy. All over. Nice and slow. Hopefully you enjoyed the adventure with me, going through the grass out there in the swamp marshland, and I know I had a good time getting out there in the nature. And special thanks to Cody again for letting me borrow those decoys and trying that out as well. So anyway, until the next one, I'll see ya.